everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at a banger announcement from Hot Toys. This is the Amazing Spider-Man 2.0 6-scale figure, deluxe version. We're going to be specifically taking a look at the deluxe special edition. Now I think there is a few different SKUs of this figure. There's the collector's edition, then I think there's going to be a special edition, and then a deluxe version, and then a deluxe version special edition. So there's going to be a few different SKUs. But guys, I have been waiting years upon years for Hot Toys to do a 2.0 of this suit. This is my favorite Spider-Man outfit. This is my favorite Spider-Man, period. Andrew Garfield is my favorite Spider-Man and favorite Peter Parker. And The Amazing Spider-Man was my favorite Spider-Man movie of all time, and still currently is my favorite Spider-Man movie, followed by the second one. I know a lot of people didn't like the second one, but I really do. I watched it again not too long ago, and man, I cried. I cried at the end there. It's such a good movie. There is, it's flawed in many ways, but it speaks to the heart, and that it does. So let's go ahead and take a look at this figure. Alright guys, so here's the second photo that Hot Toys gave us on their Facebook of the beautiful Andrew Garfield head sculpt on the body. Now guys, I'm not entirely sure if this head sculpt is a reissue of the Amazing Spider-Man 2 figure that was just released a year or so ago. I'm not 100% sure. It wasn't too long ago. The only difference is the bruising on the face. And I don't 100% know if that's the case. It might be. I didn't ever purchase that figure, so I have no idea. I've seen it in pictures, but I'm going to be honest, I don't really remember that head sculpt. This one looks better in my opinion. This looks a lot more like Andrew than the one that came in the Amazing Spider-Man 2. I don't know if it's because of the bruises, if it makes the facial features pop more, but it definitely looks a lot better than that other one in my opinion. The suit is amazing, obviously. It has the design, the webbing on this suit is so intricate, and I don't even know how to it looks so 3D, like it's bouncing out of the suit at you. It looks like the webbing is layered on top of the material of the suit. It is so cool. I love this suit. And he has a cell phone in his hand, or at least I'm pretty sure that's that's a cell phone. So he has a cell phone, he comes with a camera, that's really cool. He comes with a backpack, and we'll get into that a little bit later. But guys, this suit looks awesome. The proportions look a lot better. Yeah, and those are my initial thoughts. Let's continue. Alright, here's a closer picture of this head sculpt. Yeah, guys, this looks a lot better. I think it is a different head sculpt, I'm going to be honest. The hair looks a little different. It looks a little more poofy. But the facial features too look better. They look, I don't know. And then obviously there's the bruising. I like this. I know it's not perfect. It's not a perfect sculpt by any means. But it is miles better and miles ahead of what we got from Hot Toys. Not only in the last announcement, or the last release, but in the 1.0s as well. So, this is awesome. I am so happy about this. Let's continue. But actually, before we continue, you can actually see what I was talking about with the webbing. You see on the suit, the webbing, how it's it looks like it's above the material, like it's 3D. It's popping out at you. It's like I'm wearing 3D glasses. I love that. That look is incredible. This suit is just my favorite. I'm sorry. It's too good. Alright, in this next photo, we have a special edition exclusive interchangeable eyes and external camera flash. Okay, so it comes with different eyepieces, as well as a camera and the camera flash. That's funny. That's pretty cool. It's the scene where he's in the sewer taking those pictures, or he's setting up the cameras, trying to take a picture of Connors in the sewer, see what's down there. It's a pretty awesome scene. I think this is cool. The camera's awesome, obviously. Flash is a cool touch. I doubt I would use that. I might honestly have it, like the camera and the flash, sitting on the display base. We'll have to see. Well, there's a lot of things I can do with this figure, and we'll get to that. But here we have the separate rolling eyeball systems. Guys, this looks like Andrew. I don't know. A lot of people are I'm not happy with this, but I certainly am. I think this looks just like him. It might be a little too older, but I don't care. I'm gonna be honest, I don't care. I really don't. I'm just happy to be getting this. I've wanted this for years. And the head sculpt looks pretty well done. It's an 8 out of 10 sculpt, in my opinion. Maybe 7.5. But it looks really good. I have no complaints. And obviously with the separate rolling eyeballs, you're going to be able to move the eyes wherever you want. So it's going to make posing a lot more fun. And you're going to be able to do a lot more with it. So there's that. Here's the next picture where Andrew is standing on the, I don't even know what to call it, the pole. I'm going to call it the pole. It looks awesome. The skateboard that comes with Andrew is webbed to it too. That's pretty funny. He's holding his mask in his left hand. His camera, is hanging on him, and he's gripping that pole, man. But this is a really cool pose. I might do mine like this. I'm gonna be honest, because I'm definitely getting the deluxe special edition. This is a day one pre-order for me. So as soon as it's up on Sideshow, I'm gonna pre-order this guy. I checked this morning. He wasn't even on the coming soon page, so it might take a few days for him to get on a pre-order, status. But when he does, I'm doing it. I'm pulling the trigger. This is way too important to me in my collection for me to miss out. But yeah, this pose right here is pretty crazy. It's awesome. I love it. Alright, in this next photo we have his signature iconic pose from the movie. I'm trying to remember the scene that he does this in, but it's insane. I love this pose. I might do mine like this, have him on the base doing this. There's another photo in here where I might literally just copy and paste my pose from this, but it looks awesome. The suit material looks really good. It looks definitely updated from the 1.0, I can tell you that. It's going to be more posable than a lot of other Spidey figures that came out, but still, it's a Spider-Man. It's going to be restrictive somewhat when it comes to the flight pole. You're not going to really want to leave certain materials in the same position for a long period of time. But the material itself looks a lot better. You're going to be able to do more with this figure. But that head sculpt, it looks so good. Look at that. I love the gloves. Just the design of this suit was so creative. And then the yellow gold eyes. This is so iconic. So iconic. Let's continue. Here's a closer look at that head sculpt. Again, guys, I think this looks just like Andrew Garfield. Obviously, it's not perfect. It has a little bit of, flaws about it, but all in all, I think it's a good 7.5, 8 out of 10 head sculpt. I love the bruises. They look highly detailed. I'm just excited to get this. This looks awesome. Here we go. Here's that picture I was talking to you about, where he's, kneeling on the base, doing his iconic pose. I will probably do mine like this, and I'm gonna have the backpack and the skateboard webbed to the side of the thing as well. So I think this is probably what's gonna happen, or something like this. This is a great photo. I love it. It's awesome. Here we have Spider-Man jumping off the side of the pole, shooting webs out of his hands. You can kind of see the yellow eyes here. Again, this Spider-Man is insane. I love the detail on the suit. It looks awesome. Here we have a closer picture of the suit. You can kind of see the eyes a lot more clearly. Yeah, these eyes look sick. Now, the eyes aren't 100% accurate, and I know there's a lot of people out there that are really they're angry about this, and rightfully so. Hot Toys does not really do a good job at making sure the face sculpts on these masks are highly up-to-date and accurate based on the film. The black suit Spider-Man for Tobey Maguire, that one's messed up. The regular red and blue Tobey suit also had issues. The Amazing Spider-Man eyes, or the Amazing Spider-Man 2 eyes, had issues. They weren't the right shade of white or silver or whatever. And now here we go. The positioning's off, and the eye should be a little wider too, based on the movie. But still, I mean, I'm happy. I'm not gonna complain too much because at least it's not that big of a deal. I think the Amazing Spider-Man 2 and the Tobey, those are more big of a deals than this is. Um, but this I can get from this. If they don't change it, I'm gonna be happy either way because I might even use the Andrew Garfield head sculpt. Like, I'm gonna be happy. It's the suit that I've always wanted. It's my favorite Spider-Man suit. Look at the detail on the shoes there, that gold pattern, or at least it looks gold from here. But then it has the black soles of the shoe. It looks, or the black tread specifically. There's so much detail on this suit compared to others. It's such a creative option. You know what I mean? Like, whoever designed this suit for the movie, they deserve a round of applause because they did incredible. And Hot Toys nailed most of this suit. They really did. They nailed this release. This was a banger announcement. So let's go ahead and continue. Here's another image of the suit. We can kind of get that side profile of the leg there. The blue pattern and then the red going through it. And then again, the webbing looks so 3D. It looks like it's popping out at you. And then we have the lovely silver. Oh, it's silver, it's not gold. Okay. The lighting in that last photo kind of made it look a little gold. But the silver pattern on the shoe too. And then the webbing, it's probably going to be the same webbing that we get in every Spidey figure. But still, always, it's not Spider-Man without the webs, so, and you can see a little bit of bunching there on the right side of the figure. You get a little bit of bunching, so you gotta be careful with these Spidey figs. You gotta be very careful, but if you're careful, this is gonna look insane in your collection. Like, I'm so excited. Here's another picture of Spidey. He's swinging on his web there. The web is kind of curling up his left arm. Looks sick. You get a good profile of the shoes, the patterns going down his outfit. You get a little bit of a profile on the top of his head there with the webbing there. It looks sick, guys. This is banger. This is great. All right, and here's another picture of him swinging, but this time he has his backpack and skateboard on his back. This is awesome. You get a closer look at the head sculpt too. The eyes, again, they're a little too narrow, I think. I think they need to be wider. In the position, I think they need to be lowered a little bit. I think they're too far above his nose. Or the middle part and, the center of his face. They need to be lower. They need to be in the middle of that. So I think if they fix that, it's going to look good. If they don't, I'm not too worried about it. It's going to look good anyway. Either way, this is awesome. This is really cool. You get to see even more of the bottom of the shoe here. He's holding his camera in his right arm or right hand. There's so much posing options that you're going to be able to do with this. So many. You have the lovely Spider-Man logo on his chest, that iconic, really long, like daddy long leg looking Spidey. It's I don't even know, guys. This is just a 9 out of 10 announcement. Honestly, this is a 10 out of 10 announcement, but I think the 9, we're going to drop it down a point for the mistakes on the cowl there, or the face mask. It's not Batman, it's not a cowl, but you know what I mean. This is insane. Doom got released with this guy. I don't know which one I want more, I'm going to be honest. Probably the Doom. Doom is always my guy. But man, this is my favorite Spidey. And Hot Toys finally answered. They finally gave us a 2.0. And man, I am going to get this. And it's going to be so awesome on my shelf. Alright guys, here's the backpack with skateboard straps. This is I think this is really cool, the fact that they included these. Because this really makes Andrew Spider-Man who he is. He spent a lot of time on his skateboard and, going to school with his backpack and stuff and hanging out with Gwen with his backpack. And he wore his backpack the most of the first movie. So the fact that they included these accessories with this figure, it really means a lot to me personally. I mean, it makes Andrew, so this is awesome. I love the design and the detail on the skateboard. I think they did a great job. You can see all the weathering and the different, grooves and different designs throughout the paint, the chipped paint. It looks great. It looks great. And then the backpack looks fine. It's a backpack. I've never owned a backpack with a Hot Toys figure. I know they came with a few of the Miles Morales PS4 Spider-Man figures. So if I'm assuming this is going to be kind of similar in quality to that. So if you owned one of those Miles figures, you're probably gonna know what to expect with this backpack. But man, this looks so cool. And then you can kind of see the little bit of design on the symbol on the back of his back there. You know, and that red looks really cool. I wish there was a picture that shows that a little bit more. But it looks awesome. It looks really awesome. The blue texturing on the back of his suit looks great. This figure looks awesome. I'm so excited. Alright guys, here's the Signal Tower diorama base with LED light up function. Emits blinking light. Now, I'm curious to see if this is going to be like a battery operated thing, or if you're going to be able to plug it in. That's my thing. If you're going to be able to plug it in, it's going to be awesome. If it runs on batteries, that kind of sucks. You know, because Hot Toys is in that stage where they're trying to transition into the, you know, USB light up functioning thing. But they don't say that here, so it kind of makes me nervous. Just a little bit. It would really suck if it was battery operated, because we're trying to move away from that. But I don't know, maybe they just couldn't figure out a way to do that. Or maybe it is. We'll just have to see. But I think this is a cool display base. There's a lot of posing options. It makes sense, because this was a big part of the movie at the end there with the lizard. This is great. The deluxe edition is really the only way to go here, in my opinion. If you're a big Andrew Garfield Amazing Spider-Man fan, I don't see how you'd get the collector's edition. The deluxe special is just way too. It comes with a lot. It's worth it. It is. So this is really cool. Alright guys, and here we have everything that comes with the Amazing Spider-Man 2.0 figure. The special edition exclusives, you're going to get the external camera flash, you're going to get the interchangeable eyepieces, and then the deluxe version exclusive, it's going to come with the display base, which is really cool. And then the figure itself, you're going to get the separate rolling eyeballs, you're going to get the phone, you're going to get the backpack and skateboard, you're going to get the camera, you're going to get the webbing and the unmasked, you're going to get the mask that you can hold in the hand. It comes with a bunch of hands. It's going to come with web effect accessories. It comes with it all, and most of this is going to be with the figure itself. The only difference between the deluxe and the special and the regular is the base, and then a camera flash, and then interchangeable eyepieces. You're going to get the camera with the regular figure. So if you were to get just the basic collectors, you're going to get the camera, you're going to get the skateboard, you're going to get the backpack, you're going to get the phone. The only difference is the diorama and the camera flash itself, and then obviously the eyepieces. So this is great. This is awesome. This is a banger release. I always say release, and I don't mean release. This is a banger announcement by Hot Toys. And I was so excited when I saw this morning when I woke up. This is incredible. What a great way to wake up in the morning. But anyway, guys, that's going to be all for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please smash that like button, comment, and subscribe for more content just like this. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.